Ever wondered why the Dragon of the East, China, has been embroiled in border disputes with as many as 13 countries? The tapestry of these disputes is as complex as it is intriguing, woven through with threads of historical events, geographical peculiarities, and political ambitions. Our journey begins in the early 20th century during the fall of the Qing dynasty. This period saw the birth of the first border dispute between China and its neighbor, Mongolia. The two countries have had a contentious relationship since then, their borders fluctuating with the ebb and flow of power. Next, we venture into the mid-20th century, a time when China, fresh off the heels of its civil war, staked its claim on Tibet. This led to the infamous Indo-China conflict of 1962, as India had long considered Tibet an independent buffer state. The scars from this war still linger, making the India-China border one of the most militarized regions in the world. Around the same time, China also laid claim to the Paracel and Spratly Islands, sparking off a series of disputes with Vietnam, the Philippines, Malaysia, and Brunei. These islands, nestled in the South China Sea, are coveted for their strategic location and untapped natural resources. The latter part of the 20th century saw China's dispute with Russia over the vast expanses of Siberia, a conflict that was eventually resolved in 2004. However, China's appetite for expansion didn't end there. It next turned its gaze towards Bhutan, with which it still has an ongoing dispute over the Doklam Plateau. And then we have the most recent and perhaps the most contentious of all China's border disputes, Taiwan. China considers Taiwan a renegade province, a claim that Taiwan vehemently rejects. This dispute has been a constant source of tension in the Asia-Pacific region, drawing in global superpowers and threatening to destabilize the delicate balance of power. To summarize, China's border disputes have their roots in historical events and territorial ambitions. They began with Mongolia in the early 20th century and have since expanded to include 13 countries, the most recent being Taiwan. These disputes not only impact the countries directly involved, but also have far-reaching implications for global politics and stability. As we delve deeper into these disputes, we begin to understand the intricate web of geopolitics and the delicate dance of power. However, it is important to remember that behind the politics and power plays are people whose lives are profoundly affected by these border disputes. As we continue to explore this topic, let's not lose sight of the human cost. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the labyrinth of China's border disputes. We hope this has sparked your curiosity and inspired you to learn more about the world we live in. Until next time.